Wow, that was really disappointing. I don't know what else to say. Hey, Star Wars guy here. Let's get into it. Credit to iMovie for the music track. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that as an intro or not. I'm testing out a few things. But what happened on Friday? We got one reveal. Dude, like, National Geographic got more reveals than Star Wars. Okay, something's wrong there. Like, seriously. What is going on? Well, why didn't we get news? Like, my whole video, it feels so wrong now that I made on Thursday. And it got a lot of views, too, for my channel's average. So, let's just discuss this. What we got and what we didn't get. So, we got the Legacy of Boba Fett documentary. It was pretty neat, but it wasn't like, it didn't have any news. It was just like, hey, this is the Legacy of Boba Fett, pretty much, and the character, which was still neat, but it didn't, like, show us anything new about the Book of Boba or anything. So, yeah, that didn't really do anything. Neither did that AMC Theaters movie. That was just a rerun of a movie. It wasn't anything new. So the only real thing we got was the Kenobi trailer, or Sizzle reel. People after that were like, where's the Kenobi trailer? And I'm like, they're not going to release one the same day. I don't expect them to release a Kenobi trailer for a while, just because, I mean, I don't know, they just don't like to release their trailers too long in advance, and I bet Kenobi won't release until May 4th, but the Sizzle reel didn't even show much. So what's going on? Why didn't we get much? I mean, Disney bought Star Wars for a lot of money, and I've seen a lot of channels say it, like Lunar Squadron. They were talking about how, like, why not get more subscribers on Disney Plus by showing more Star Wars stuff, you know? And, like, it's just so strange, because they also, like, someone said in the comments of their video, like, that they're treating Marvel as the younger kid, and I'm like, yes, definitely. And I don't watch Marvel, I'm all Star Wars, so this is kind of, like, really disappointing, like, what's going on. And they were teasing reveals, like, in This Week in Star Wars. They're like, keep an eye out on social media for new reveals all day, and it's like, we got one. So were they planning on were they planning on more reveals but didn't or something? I don't know. So, what's next for Star Wars? I mean, it feels like the whole community is against each other and against Lucasfilm now for everything, I guess. I don't know. It's all confusing, but yeah, there's a lot of backlash now, and yeah, this has been a crazy year for Star Wars. But yeah, what's next? Because I mean, like, even though we didn't get news, I feel like we got a bit, but, like, even though we didn't get a lot of news, I feel like all the people that work, and the actors, and the cameramen, and editors, and directors, they work so hard, and the writers, and then they just don't get news, and then like, they get less shows of their hard work, because a lot of people don't even given up on Star Wars, and yeah, and that's kind of more the marketer's fault. So it's just, yeah, it's really confusing and sad, because people work so hard on this. I guess we just have to wait for the day where Dave Filoni becomes head of Lucasfilm. Honestly, who knows? That might happen sooner than we think. But yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff to come ahead, like Kenobi and Andor early next year, or sometime next year, Bad Batch. We've got the making of Visions. We've got a lot coming next year. It's just, yeah, they're not showing anything about it, so, yeah, I don't know. And also, I've heard rumors about Rogue Squadron being delayed. I haven't looked much into it, but so that might be they might be working out that. That could be reasons they're not showing stuff, but wouldn't they still be able to show stuff on other things? I don't know. It's confusing, but Yeah, so I don't know, but let's talk about this Kenobi Sizzle reel for a bit at least. So it was interesting. I mean, how Ewan McGregor talked, there was a hunger for the character to come back. I mean, this is the most hyped show, like, of the next few years for Star Wars, so they gotta make it good. The concept art looked pretty interesting, especially this one, obviously, with Vader and Obi-Wan dueling what looks to be on Mustafar, which is strange, because it's like, wait, what? On Mustafar? Like, do they rematch on Mustafar? I know Ewan McGregor mentioned the rematch. I can't remember when, in the Sizzle reel, like about a minute in, I think, but I don't know how they're gonna do the rematch without contradicting the canon, or because I feel like it can't be a Vision. If they're hyping it up so much, how can it be a Vision? But then again, yeah, I don't know. So overall, it looks pretty fun, and looks like there's going to be a lot to it, with all that Inquisitor stuff that's going on in the concept art, and just talking about how it's a really dark time, and yeah, it was a pretty interesting sizzle reel. It was nice to have some news. There's definitely going to be a lot to the show, but yeah, I don't know what else to really say, because there isn't a whole ton to break down about this. So, I mean, yeah, it was a neat sizzle reel and had some interesting concept art. But until we know more, can't really piece a lot of the puzzles together. Like, we don't even know. I know there are leaks and stuff, but I don't think it's. Well, I know it's not confirmed that. I know it's not confirmed that we'll see any ghost of Qui-Gon or anything. That would be obvious. I wonder if they're gonna have a kid Luke. There are still so many questions. Like, there wasn't even an interview about this show, I don't think. Like, were there any interviews at all on Disney Plus Day? I don't know. That's just how sad it kind of was. Like, maybe an interview for Andor, so we would have gotten something. I mean, yeah, it was a huge bust. Really disappointing. But I guess that's that. It was a very upsetting day for all of Star Wars fans. And not everybody's not happy at Disney. I bet some people have really attacked them for this, but yeah, I just hope we get more soon. Shadow dropped or at a new surprise event. But what do you think about this? Don't get too toxic in the comments, please. And yeah, I'll guess subscribe so you see me cover more events like this, even hopefully better than this one. Like the video, and I'll see you guys next time.